Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I'm glad to hear that you're interested in learning more about what I think is a fantastic program here at St. Lawrence College. My name is Christina DeCary. I'm a communications teacher, and with me is Michelle Grayling, who is a first-year student.
Hi, everyone.
I'm sure that you have lots of questions about what are the basics of this program, the outline of this program. There's a lot of things that we want you to know about what we think are the particular advantages to this program. So what does it mean to be a business professional, and where will you work after graduating from this program? We're going to talk about the program structure and its particular advantages for you, key skills that you will come away with from this program, what our graduates and employers have to say about our program, and how to apply to St. Lawrence College. What are your next steps? And we're really lucky to have Michelle here because she is fully engaged with this first year experience, and her comments will really be able to bring to life the facts that I'm going to present for you. So something to think about. We do focus on leadership skills, communication skills. We focus on your ability to represent yourselves and your work through interviews and resumes, networking opportunities, relationship building, and presentations. Key skills we look at are problem solving, teamwork. Intercultural skills in particular is really important to us here at St. Lawrence College. We think about you as a citizen of your community, but also an international citizen. Michelle, when you look at that, does any of that resonate with you?
Absolutely. In all of our classes, I find that there's always international students from all over the world, and the intercultural portion of that is really important in the school, and just the sense of everyone belonging.
That's great to hear. That's what we want for you, and so it's great to hear that that is what you are experiencing. So what do business professionals do? So we're talking in particular about the 2-year business diploma program. But part of that is that everybody in first year is in something called business fundamentals. So after you complete business fundamentals, you could decide that you're finished with business. You've had a really great 1-year foundation. You're ready to move on to something different. You could graduate with a certificate. Or you could decide to do a 2-year business diploma, and those students typically would work in small, medium, and large enterprises, public and private. However, this can serve as a pathway to further education. Some of our students after the first year decide to major in marketing, human resources, or accounting. They can do a 2-year or 3-year programs in those areas. That is a seamless transition after first year. But even after that, you can think about doing graduate programs. You can think about doing a Bachelor of Business Administration here at St. Lawrence College. You can think about going to Australia or Ireland. We have partnerships all over the world for further education. And I was just chatting with Michelle before we started. Could you speak a little bit about your decision-making process, where you are, and what you're thinking about for the future?
I applied to the marketing program for the 3-year advanced diploma, but the great thing about the first year, that is the same for everyone, is that you get to decide at the end of first year what your next step is. So I am actually not sure whether I'd like to go into the accounting stream or the marketing stream, but I have until the end of this semester to figure out what I like best.
Mm-hmm. And I find that when students do choose the 2-year general, which is the business diploma, really a lot of those students are quite entrepreneurial. They might start their own businesses. They might work for other small businesses. Maybe it's a family business that they're going to take over. They're people who know how to do a little bit of everything. They understand all the functions of business and they're able to apply that. Whereas some students get quite excited about the particulars of marketing or human resources or accounting, then they're the ones who choose to follow a slightly different path. But again, we all start together, so you can make an informed decision when the time comes. So if you do choose the 2-year general business, it's a 2-year program. You'll see on the screen there what are the entry requirements. Sometimes students come to us, they've either been out of high school for a long time or they don't have those requirements. There is something called college prep. And for those who qualify, college prep is a free program and it can help you transition into the business program. So if you're looking at these requirements and you're thinking to yourself, it's been such a long time since I was in high school, or I don't think that I have these from high school, there's always pathways, there's always ways to help you facilitate your entry into college. This slide, this is intimidating. Look at all those courses. It does look like a lot of courses, but it's important to note that all of those courses are there because they give you such a strong foundation in business in general. So you've got some accounting, you've got introduction to marketing, introduction to human resources. You have a course called professional effectiveness that is designed to ensure your success in college. We have basic computer applications. We've got some foundational math, foundational business courses. The idea is to introduce you to business and give you a really good foundation. And it looks like a lot, but Michelle's going to explain a little bit about how many courses do you take at a time, how is the semester structured, and even though it looks intimidating, how manageable is it?
I found it very manageable. In year one, there is a program called 717. So you have 7 weeks of 3 courses, and then you're finished those 3 courses. Then you have 1 week break, and then you do another 7 courses.
So another 3 courses.
Another 3 courses,
sorry. Don't overwhelm them.
Another 3 courses. And you only have to worry about the 3 courses at a time, which means you're only worrying about assignments and tests for those 3 courses. And then you don't have to worry about the other courses until you're finished those ones. Mm-hmm. I find that it's very fast paced, but it's really manageable and your teachers really want you to succeed. So they'll help you in any way that they can.
Mm-hmm. And we do think about when we're planning our courses that you have 7 weeks, and that so things are delivered a little bit differently than they would be in a 14-week course. And we do look at the other courses that you're taking at the same time and looking at the workload, and some courses are all about doing. My courses, my communications courses are all about doing, and some other courses have a lot of information in them, and they're a different kind of a course. And we really do look at balancing out your semester so that you have some doing, lots of information, and we're thinking about that balance and trying to help you balance your workload as well as you move through the semester. And the reward is that, yes, our graduates do get jobs. So 2017 to 2018, those graduates, 89% of them were employed within 6 months after graduation. This is higher than the provincial average of 86.2%. And 83.8% are very satisfied with their education, again, higher than the provincial average. So we're proud of the success rates of our graduates, and we're proud of their satisfaction. We're proud of the satisfaction that employers have with our graduates. Postgraduate opportunities. So after you've finished, things don't end there. I hinted to this a little bit earlier. So we do have lots of international opportunities for our students, and you'll see the logo there for Griffith University in Australia. I've had quite a few students go there. We have a relationship with an Institute of Technology in Ireland. I have several students there right now having a great time. Laurentian University is our Canadian university partner, and in partnership with Laurentian University, St. Lawrence College offers a Bachelor of Business Administration. And the beauty of this is that, right now you're learning about St. Lawrence College and the business program, wondering if it's right for you. And we're showing you all of these opportunities that come after or later. And you might be thinking, I can't think about this right now. I'm still making my first decision. And the beauty of it is that you don't need to make your decision about any of these opportunities until the time is right. So when you walk through the door, St. Lawrence College, for your first day of classes, you don't need to know what you want your major to be. You don't need to know that you want to do a Bachelor of Business Administration or go to Australia or Ireland or other countries. These opportunities are available to you. You're going to learn a lot more about them while you're a student here. And you really don't need to know until the time comes that that's what you want to do. It's important to know that to do the BBA, if you were to do your 2-year diploma, you can jump into a later year of the degree program. So you would do 2 years of a diploma, you would graduate with an Ontario College diploma, then you would jump into the middle of the degree program and do, I believe it's 4 or 5 semesters of the degree program. It depends on the marks that you have on your GPA. And then you can finish a Bachelor of Business Administration. So you would finish with a diploma and a degree, which is a powerful combination. You could do it all at St. Lawrence College with the same people and the same environment, the same systems. So you don't need to try to learn about a whole new culture, a whole new way of being in a different college. It also allows you to pay, college tuition for the first 2 years, and then university tuition is a little bit higher, but you're saving because you're jumping into the middle of the degree program. So lots to learn about, lots of options. I don't know, Michelle, if you have started to think about what options there are for you.
My plan is to go into the BBA after I finish my diploma. I'm not exactly sure where that's going to take me at this moment, but I do really appreciate that Laurentian does do this through St. Lawrence College, and a lot of the teachers that you have with the college you also are going to have with the university. So you don't even have a whole new set of professors.
And the beauty of it too is that you say you're not really quite sure where this is going to take you. You don't need to know. You're still in first year, and there's no rush and there's no pressure to know until you're ready. The whole point of first year and even second year is to help you figure out which direction you want to go in. So for those of you who aren't from Kingston, why would you come to Kingston? Kingston's beautiful. Kingston is a popular choice for people who would like to come to a place that has a lot to offer. It's a nice size. We're about 140,000 people, but we're not too big. You're not going to get lost in the crowd. Bigger cities can be intimidating. You might feel like you might not be noticed or be just a number. Here in Kingston, we know who you are. Your professors know you. The professors want to get to know you, help you find the right choices for yourself. St. Lawrence College is tri-campus. We're Kingston, Brockville, and Cornwall. This program, course offerings are available on all 3 campuses. So transition between campuses is also really easy. So maybe you're not from Kingston and you're finding that it's not quite right for you, but you do like St. Lawrence College, but you want a different environment. Brockville and Cornwall are also running the same program. We're also a really popular option for international students. So if you're from outside of Canada and you're thinking about coming to Canada to study, Kingston is beautiful. It is so pretty. I've had a student once who was here from Tokyo, and I thought, oh my goodness, he must be so bored in a small place like Kingston. So I asked him, I said, well, how are you finding Kingston? Is it okay with you? It's not what you're used to. And his face just lit up. And he said, Kingston's fantastic. I feel like I'm on vacation every day. I can ride my bike. I take the ferry to Wolfe Island and I'm in the countryside. I say hello to people, they say hello back. He was just thrilled. It was such a unique experience for him to be in a smaller community with so much nature and so many opportunities for connecting with nature. It was just something he wasn't able to do at home. So many reasons to study in Kingston. And if you are interested in learning more, if you go to the St. Lawrence College website or to the City of Kingston website that's linked here, lots of information about why Kingston is a great choice. Now, Michelle, you're from Kingston.
I am, yes.
And you chose to stay in Kingston. How come?
I really love the size of Kingston, and it's just beautiful in the summer, and the winters are fairly manageable. And I really just love the environment that Kingston offers.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. So what is happening on Kingston Campus? Kingston Campus is just gorgeous. We've had a brand new building added with a huge gymnasium, state-of-the-art large event venue. We have a new pub called St. Larry's Pub. The library has been renovated. The cafeteria has been renovated. Classrooms have all kinds of technology, active learning spaces. Kingston Campus is gorgeous, and it's all brand new. And the new Indigenous Center is spectacular with a beautiful outdoor space that just got finished in the fall, right before winter came. So I'm looking forward to spring so we can enjoy the outdoor space outside the Indigenous Center. How are you finding life on campus?
Life on campus is good. I find that the school is big enough, but not too big to not be able to find your classrooms. Mm-hmm. And there's lots of different places to study on campus. My favorite is the Muse Lounge, which is a quiet study space with couches, and it's a fantastic place to get work done.
Yeah, the Student Association facilities are quite big and beautiful, with huge sweeping windows overlooking the front lawns. It's a nice space. There's all kinds of options for paying for college. Bursaries and scholarships are available to students, including international students, which I think is something that international students aren't always aware of. And applying for bursaries and scholarships now is quite easy. It's one-stop shopping. It's one application. So I urge you, when you go to the St. Lawrence College website, there is a link right on the main page that says pay for college or paying for college. And I urge you to link through that. It'll explain everything to you. There's also OSAP for Ontario students. There are also jobs on campus for students, bursary jobs, and also jobs with the Student Association. So there's lots of different options and there's lots of help. So if you do have questions about how am I going to make this happen, I urge you to reach out. There are people whose full-time job it is to help you figure out how you're going to pay for college. And I don't know, Michelle, are you a bursary student? Are you working on campus?
I am, yes. I got a job with the School of Business last semester as an event planner, which is a really exciting opportunity. I also help out with peer tutoring, which is also a bursary position.
Yeah, and these jobs are fantastic because you're practicing the skills that you're here to study.
Exactly. And the fantastic thing about them is that they actually fit right in between my classes, so I don't have to find time outside of my school day.
Mm-hmm. And no travel time.
No travel
You're
time.
at work already. I'm glad to hear that. So here are some key contacts, things for you to know about international education. I want to point out that in the School of Business, we are so excited by our growth in international education. I would estimate that about half of my students are from everywhere, all over the world. And Michelle, you did talk about that, about the experience of having so many international colleagues.
Yes, it's really been a fantastic experience. I've met people that I never would have met otherwise, and they've become fantastic friends with me.
Yeah, I like to think that when you come to St. Lawrence College, the world comes to you at St. Lawrence College. It's a really exciting experience. So there's a link there for admissions, living in residence, beautiful residence at St. Lawrence College. Financial aid and OSAP is there. The bookstore information is there, and student services. All of these people are here to help you. Please do not hesitate to reach out. So what's next to help you in making your decision about St. Lawrence College? We're going to have an open house Saturday, April 4th from 9 a.m. till noon at Kingston Campus. Open house is your opportunity to meet students, graduates, professors, all of the staff that will support you while you're here, helping you through your education here. You get to see a lot of the things that people are doing. It's actually a really lively, exciting day, and I hope that you're able to come to see us. And if you're ready to apply, the link is right there. What's holding you back? So I am a professor in the business program. I'm not the coordinator, So the names that you're seeing now, these two names are the coordinators of the business program, Adam McGregor and Wendy Whitehead. And they are the ones that really are your go-to people, your main point of contact when you're a business student at St. Lawrence College. So if you have any more questions and you'd like to reach out to them, they'd be more than happy to talk with you.